What's up and welcome to Overtime with the Daily Aztec. David Pope here with Edward Lewis at the Aztec Athletic Center. Edward, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty happy to be indoors right now, considering in my estimation it's about 162 degrees outside. How you been dealing with the heat?
I really haven't, David. It's been really hot, and I'm really sweaty.
I can attest to that. Also, are you aware that you're currently in fourth place in the Daily Aztec Fantasy Football League?
No, I wasn't aware of that. Thank you.
Glenn and I are we're both ahead of you. Did you know that?
I don't care.
I disagree. I think you're dying on the inside, and I'm enjoying every moment of it. So moving on to SDSU football, the Aztecs got beaten pretty soundly up in Idaho this weekend. Maybe the Vandals are a team that's a little bit better than people have been giving them credit for, but what happened? It's a team the Aztecs probably should have defeated.
Yeah, the Vandals came out and they really surprised everybody and outplayed SDSU. They won that game 34-20. At the end of the game, I mean, the Aztecs made way too many mistakes. 9 penalties for 85 yards. Ryan Lindley comes out and throws a pick six on the game's opening offensive drive. They've got to clean up football games if they want to win games this season.
Right, and things don't get any easier this weekend as they open up Mountain West Conference play against Airforce in Colorado. That Falcons triple option attack is really complicated to defend against. How is Brady Hoke getting his players ready for that game?
Yeah, head coach Brady Hoke talked about that at his Tuesday press conference. He was explaining it to a reporter, and he made it seem like they were going to use assignments. The defensive tackle would take the quarterback, the linebacker would take the running back, etc. But again, that's very much easier said than done. This Air Force ground game is very, very good. They lead the nation in rush yards per game with 344. They have a stable of running backs. Asher Clark leads that team with 6.3 yards per carry. The Aztecs might catch a break, though. Tim Jefferson could miss this game with an ankle injury. But at the end of the day, I mean, that ground game is fierce.
Right, and their defense is certainly nothing to look over either. But, so how do you see this working out for the Aztecs and the final buzzer goes off?
I have Air Force winning this game 38-17. I think at the end of the day, that ground game is just too much for SDSU to take care of.
I was thinking the same thing, probably 28-14. I don't see the Aztecs pulling victory out of this one. So, for Edward Lewis and, as always, our man behind the camera, Glenn Connolly, I'm David Pope, and thank you for clicking that button.